Okay, here we go. We're back again. Part 4. This time we're going to connect it all up and turn it all on. We got all of the generators placed in the last stream. All 288. 96 per building. 32 per floor. I just did a little bit off stream. Started working on the plumbing here. We did turn on just 2 blenders worth, which is actually more than that middle floor there, but we only had the middle floor turned on. But that was enough to more than double our power. We were at 13.5, now we're at 28.5. So we added, looks like 15 gigawatts. Actually, it should be 16 gigawatts because there's 32 and they're a half a gigawatt each. So 16 gigawatts were turned on. We really needed to do that because we didn't have the headroom to turn everything else on at 11 gigawatts consumption. If we had turned on more of these blenders, that would have brought the whole thing down. And as a matter of fact, we actually even turned off the Mark III miners that are supplying this sulfur. I just basically put a bunch of industrial storage bins down and got enough sulfur that could keep it running for a little while, and started it up while those were turned off. And then now that it's running, I deleted them. Also in the last stream, I had made a version of this 3-into-4 load balancer, but it was incredibly broken and didn't work. So off stream, I did figure out how to make it work. And yeah, it's kind of a monstrosity, but it's, you know, it's cute like an ugly baby. I'm in love with it, so that's all that matters. All right, what I was working on before I started the stream was just trying to get rid of this compacted coal. And I think you just put it in there like that. This thing got power. Okay. So there was a little bit on the belt. But I haven't cut over to it yet. I'm still using this temporary one over here. So I should be able to just delete this. We need a merger. Yeah, I guess that's good. And then if I connect this one here. So, okay. Oh, something's not connected. Yeah, I can see we're not connected here. Will help if we do the right direction. Okay. Is that gonna get rid of some compacted coal? There it goes. No. Yes, no? Yeah, these vertical splitters are really... I don't know. I don't know. Let's try it again. Oh, it might be going in the wrong direction. It's kind of hard to tell. We'll just keep trying until something works. There we go. That was the magic incantation. Okay, so those should be going all the way out into this guy over here. There they go. And we can delete this one. This is a little bit of an issue. This thing is running on some temporary power, but we have a permanent power pole right here. So we should convert over to this. Actually, what we'll do is we'll put this right. We're going to put walls and stuff on this thing, so we don't really want it right on the corner. Well, we'll deal with that when the time comes. And then this, we're going to connect to that. And then we can get rid of this guy altogether. Okay. So I think everything's looking pretty good here. Let's see if this side is working over here. So this guy is probably blocked because of this. So this should wake it up. And then compacted coal definitely exited. We want to see, oh yeah, it's coming across that belt there. So that's enough for us to understand that this appears to be working. This guy's probably got the same problem. I'll just delete this. All right. Now we want to clean up how the sulfur gets distributed. We need 4 sulfurs. We have 3 coming in, and we need 4 even because one belt can support 4 blenders, and we got 16, so we need to even 4. And so far what we did is run one through the floor here, and then we have another one through the floor over here. But we need to take 2 upstairs. And we want to clean this out. This just looks kind of silly. So I'm going to use floor hangers, ceiling hangers, to make this nice and clean. And so we'll take 2 of them straight upstairs, and then the other 2 will connect to our existing. So we'll take the 2 that are right here. Put a think like this. Get both of these upstairs. Yeah, but we'll run them on the ceiling once we get up here. I guess it goes here, or does it go here? It goes there. Yeah, that looks correct. These are actually yellow. This is our sulfur. Which one are we using? I guess we're using this one. Um, this guy will move to the side here. And since we're doing sulfur now, we're going to put this on 6. So we can paint easily. Well, that's not going to work. Let's turn this the other way. Let's see if we can do... Should be able to do straight here. Yeah, that looks good. And then this one can go away. Then we'll probably get rid of this. This one's not doing anything at the moment. Oh no. What did I do? I'm still okay. Oh, I see what I did. This one was going into there, but we're not going to do that anymore. So that doesn't really matter. I think there. Or actually, the other direction is better. There we go. That looks good. And then this one here is going to start going into this one on the end, and then the two middle will go up to the next floor. I think that's correct. Probably shouldn't have gotten rid of this before we were ready. Since this is running our power. Nothing like giving yourself a challenge that you didn't really need. I don't want that. So this one should go to right here. See if we can get it there quickly. It's probably already run out. Where's it supposed to go? This one right here? Okay, it's moving. That's a good sign. Like this. Okay. Now we want to get these two going. So we can actually delete this now. No longer using these. And this guy needs to come up. Yeah, we'll put this one on here. Come on. Not gonna do it. Well, we need to do a stackable conveyor pull, I guess, to make this work. Right here should work. There we go. Okay. And we don't need this anymore. All right. Let's get these two. Okay, we should have sulfur upstairs now. And I don't know if we've done the roof floor holes yet. We have not. We'll worry about those in a minute. So this one, we're just going to go in right here. Nope, we're not going to go in right there. We're going to go in right there. And that should be connected. And then we'll use that straight. Oh, go straight in. Do we have? Yes, we have sulfur. Cool. Now we just need to get one more sulfur over here. And I mean, don't really want to be taking it. So this whole section here is blueprint, and I kind of want to do as minimal modifications as possible. I should have brought this one out here and put it in there, but that way, yeah, if we need to delete and replace the blueprint, it's less custom work in the blueprint area. Hey, man. No, they're not. They're totally acceptable. Not only are they acceptable, they're good. Look. See? That's beautiful. Or were you referring to this one over here? Possibly this one? Yeah, that's not an issue for me. Don't worry about that too much. I try to avoid it, but like in this particular case, there's not much I can do about it and still be able to put it into a blueprint. Yeah, I suppose there is a lot of vertical space up here, but I'm not too worried about it. Both? Yeah, I know. Everybody has differing of opinions. I actually, what I really love is just putting everything on the ceiling, and I don't care if they cross or whatever. In this particular case, I'm using a glass floor, so it is still visible. Usually, you know, I have a concrete floor, and, you know, what's underneath there? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody cares. Well. Okay, let's see. This one. Yeah, I'm going to do this one out here, I guess. Now you got me all self-conscious. I did it bad. I'm not that self-conscious, not that I'm actually changing anything. What about that? Ooh. Good, no, fix it. You're right, I'm not gonna fix it. It's not broken. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, I guess we'll take this one to... That got me all self-conscious. We'll go the other way. If I go this way... it's still gonna clip. Not very, very much, though. Okay, so we should have sulfur on all these belts. Now we need to get the coal. We got sulfur. I shouldn't be doing this one first. I should be doing that one over there, but that's okay. This one is almost done. All we got to do is do something with the coal. And we have our little balancer right here. Both the coals need to come up. Coal, we don't have to, we can do all 8 per floor with a single coal belt. I don't really like the way that... Oh, what's this doing? Get rid of this. Oh yeah, there's one underneath there. That's where we want to go in with the 1 coal. And then the other one needs to go upstairs. So we'll do this here. Same thing we did here. Put in a floor hole right there. Apparently that's facing the wrong direction. No, that was facing the right direction. Yeah. Oh, I think I might have connected to the wrong one there. There we go. This one here. We're back to coal, so let's just put that back on our hotkey. This one right here on 6. So, guess we'll do this. Yeah, I don't want to put, said I don't want to put anything in there if I don't have to. I think right here will be fine. I was going to bring them both over here. I think I can still do that. Now this one, I want to run this before I switch it over. We don't want to be down for any period of time. This one will do right here. And I guess we'll cut over here first. We need a better load balancer over here, but for the moment, we'll just do this. Actually, yeah, there's only one output here. What? Is this going the wrong direction? It is. Out of sight, out of mind. That's what I always say. Oh, this thing's probably the wrong direction, too. That's what caused the whole thing, huh? No, no, no. What's happening? All right. This one's the wrong direction also. Okay, so this is already disabled, so we might as well just... Uh-oh. We're down. Okay. We should have coal back. This thing should wake up here in a second. That's got coal. Okay, we're fine. No problem. A little nervous there for a second, but we're doing fine. Okay, let's get the paintbrush out. Do some painting. We're using the same color for compacted coal, which is our output, and coal, which is our input. Okay. I think we're good here. Let's make sure that our coal belt is connected all the way across. It is. Even these guys are getting coal. These guys are not getting fuel, so that's why they're not working, but we'll connect that up here in a minute. Actually, we're going to have to go over here and finish all the work on this one before we can get the fuel going. Yeah, we only turned on a small part because we didn't only had enough power to turn on a small part. But now that we've got one of these layers running, we have enough power to turn on the whole thing. Okay, what's next on the agenda? Getting the coal to the next floor. So we already have it plumbed to there, but we don't have this belt connected. And nitrogen, do we connect nitrogen or not? I can't remember. Yeah, I think we're fine. Yes, we do want to have nitrogen connected, but we don't want fuel connected. This guy doesn't have any power yet, so he's not picking anything up. We'll turn them on as soon as we get all the stuff there. So yeah, the one thing we needed to do was coal, and I believe we're all connected up here, but we still need to bring it over. That's this one right here. And which way are we going to go? I suppose what we're going to do is this right here. Oh, we need another. No, we don't want a through hole for this one. Hopefully it's going in the right direction. Looks like it is. Okay, that gets coal upstairs. Then we just need to get it into the right spot, which is right here. I'll get rid of this. All right, we got coal. So I think that's it for that for now. The only thing we need to do here is we've got coal, we've got sulfur, we have nitrogen, we need fuel. And for fuel, we need to go back over to the diluted fuel factory building. We can clean this up here. We don't need that anymore. Brush out. Okay. Oops. Painted that one the wrong color. Just gonna delete it anyway. Gravity is another thing that we don't really care about too much. I mean, I'm gonna put some supports on these buildings eventually, but famous last words. Okay, I think we are good to move on from here now. All right, let's go back over here. We need to clean up how we're doing the fuel. And we also need to do the water properly. We need to do the water before we do anything, because we can't do the fuel until our water is fixed. So we're already splitting the water properly over here, but we need to take this other one, that one, and take it to the other side and split it 4 ways and put it in each of the ends of these pipes over here. Did I get something I wasn't supposed to? I think we're good. Can we put pipe on the ceiling? I don't know if we have the thing that we need for that. We don't. Is there a thing to do that? Screws. I thought I was done with screws. I don't have any screws. How the hell am I supposed to make an awesome shop without screws? There's some screws in here. In my junk drawer. Was management. Pipeline wall attachments, wall support, wall hole. I don't think any of those are what we're looking for. We have coupons. Yeah, we got enough coupons. We'll just buy all the pipeline stuff. Conveyor wall mount. I don't think that does what we need either, but let's just put it in the basket. Put the fries in the basket. And we're not doing the hypertube stuff. I don't think that what we want is in there, but well, let's see what we got. Logistics. Does this thing work on the ceiling? Oh yeah, it does. Cool. What we wanted was in there. Get rid of these coupons. Oh, I saw some other junk in here. All right. So we want to take this other pipe. We're gonna run it, I don't know, under the floor here. We need to split it 4 ways, and then we'll bring it up and connect it here, 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 and here. So what that means is we'll just do this. Actually, pipeline through holes are very annoying. What should we do? What should we do? Okay, this is what we should do. Put this right here. And then we take this and we go up to the top. We want horizontal to vertical. But all right, let's go the other way. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, we need to use stackable. This should work. Just like that. We're gonna need a pump on this. Actually, none of the water has a pump so far, so this will be the first time we actually used a pump for water. On this build, at least. We need a chrome junction. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, well. That was a good idea in theory. But we're going to have to do it slightly different. So instead, we will do this. This is temporary. We'll do the floor hole. And then we'll use the junction here. Oh, come on. Snap! Alright, fine. I'll eyeball it. That is not right. Can these overlap a little bit? They can. Can they overlap a lot? It's gorgeous. Actually, what if we... gosh, I'm regretting that I just did that. I should have just left it as it was. Yeah. Instant regret. Okay. Okay, now we get to do it all over again. All right. Oh, it's because of the mode that I had. Okay, Chrome Junction. All right. Now we got to do the same thing right here. Oh, shit. Horizontal to vertical, please. What happened here? What does auto do for us? Hey, it looks good. Whatever. All right. Need some Chrome junctions. Shit. What did I just delete? Okay. I deleted this accidentally. All right. That looks good. Gorgeous. Except this has got to go. We also bought the yeah, we're gonna need to put a pump probably right here, or maybe we'll put it over here. Probably put it over there. All right, let's go do the other side. And then we're probably gonna put some pumps here. We'll move this heavy oil residue over so it doesn't clip. Not that that has ever stopped me before. Okay, this side is actually, looks like it's plumbed. Let's do this heavy oil residue real quick. So Yeah. I think if we just delete this and bring it from here to here, straight node. And then we'll delete this and go from here to here. There, look at that. See? I do care about clipping. As long as it's not too much of an inconvenience. But yes, as you can see, I do not care about gravity. Except for when the laws of pipes require it. So these, yeah, who knows what those are gonna. I mean, we're. Oh, most of this is from a extractor, a well fracking or whatever. So I don't know if they have more head lift than the water extractors. Let's see. We do need to, yeah, we need to get this heavy oil residue from over here to this top row. But I think this is not official power here. Should be on official power. This down here is official power, kind of. I don't really like how these are separated. I wish they were closer together.
Make them closer together. Then make them closer together.
Okay, thanks for that hot tip. But I care less about that than I do about getting this heavy oil residue over here. So we're going to do that first. And I guess that's the reason why I had this here. That's it right there. And I don't know, I might need a pump on this as well. I definitely need these because it will not work with the regular. Nope, not there. I guess straight's fine. As long as it's working, it's working. No, straight is not fine. Auto? The auto is cracked. Even though straight is supposed to be straight, it was crooked, but auto was right. All right. See how far we need to go. Actually, this one should be here. Who knows how this is gonna do its thing? See if there's some magic that's gonna make this work. Actually, this one here? No. Yeah, that's not good. That's no good. I guess the magic is we do this. There's no magic, you just have to manually force it to go where you want it to go. Oh, come on. I mean... it's a little bit goofy, but... Alright, we need some chrome. No snap, of course. So we gotta eyeball it. Probably need a pump on this, maybe? I don't know. Rule of thumb is if it doesn't work, put a pump on it. Yeah, I don't see any. Oh, they're not turned on. Part of the reason why I don't see anything. Okay. So let's go turn these guys on and let's see what happens. Man, there's some serious ugliness going on down here. What the hell is all this? I was a little end of long stream when that happened, and I was just desperate to get the thing operational. That's my excuse. Okay. Power? We're powered up. We got pumps here, so we should be getting crude. What's going on with these guys? They have plenty of crude, they just... nobody's dealing with the heavy oil residue yet, so that's their problem. We do need to clean up this fiasco here. I don't know what we'll do about that. We'll deal with that in the future. Yeah, so we're not getting any here, but that could be... we just don't have any yet. Yeah, it's a pump issue. Probably. Where's my pump at? We are power constrained, so we're not gonna use the Mark II if we don't have to. There we go. We got some pump flowing there. Let's get another one over here. See, that's actually what I did down here. Was didn't want to use two pumps, so I ran these two together in this weird thing, and then put one pump on it. But here I'm gonna do two pumps because I wired or plumbed it differently, I guess. All right. And we're probably going to need water. See, no water here. Oh, that looks good. I mean, I think we're getting... Yeah, see, we have water up to there. Well, who knows? We'll see. We may have to do something slightly different here. It's not official power. We need some official power here somewhere. Official power is power that we're not going to delete. A lot of this power around here is temporary, like flying power, scaffolding. I don't see any official power around here. I did some over here. This guy? Yeah, see, that's official power. That one down there is also. Anything that's got the mid-size. And this one is 2 of 4, so we'll... Let's do this. Put this on here. And then we'll put it on right here. Okay. These guys are on? But it's got water. There we go. We're getting water here. That's good. And we got full fuel, so we're ready to move on to the next step, which is getting this fuel from here into there. And we do need 4 pipes. There's 100 per minute. Was thinking about building a blueprint for this, but it's kind of not really worth it, so we're just going to do it manually. And I do like the way we're doing it on this one, so we will continue to do that. Straight mud right down the middle. Except I'm going to do this one right. And these will snap. I mean, what do you need a blueprint for? It'd take a lot more futzing with the blueprint to make that work. Wait. Why is this not matched? Did I not get this lined up properly? What? Oh my goodness. Here's my problem. Okay, well, it's not that bad. Just delete this whole thing. We just gotta make sure we rotated the proper direction, which is which. Power pole's on the right. And that way. And we don't need auto connect. Although auto connect is nice because then when you delete again in the future, it will auto delete. Let's do that. On the right, yeah. Even though it makes three pipes where I would normally just have one. The fact that it deletes for you is nice. And then plus now I got this pipe back, which I didn't have before. These guys I'll probably have to reconnect though. Well, I don't know, maybe they connected. Yeah, you can never tell. So we're gonna definitely reconnect these ones manually. Not with a gun, though. Okay. Okay. Oh, we need a pump here too. That's not gonna work. We need the bigger pump. I'm still being very efficiency minded because of how close we've been in power, so I would choose to use the Mark 1 over the Mark 2. But hey, if it's not going to work at all, then I guess we can daisy chain up here. Oh, go to this guy right here. Did I get this face in the right direction? Well, that's got a little weird. Oh, yeah, there was that weird piece of pipe in there. Yeah, I remember seeing that when I was building it. and seems to be possibly broken and maybe going to be the source of problems for us at some point. What's this? We gotta go deal with these ones over here. Oh, we didn't do these ones yet, so we don't have to redo them. We just have to do them in the first place. Oh, we didn't do these ones either. I don't like how these pipes are laid out, but we'll deal with that in a little bit. All right. We got oil and water. Now we need to get that fuel from there over into each of these banks. Theoretically, once that is done, then all we need to do is get our rocket fuel from here into all of those. And then we should have 144 gigawatts. Okay. Let's clean up a little of this scaffolding. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. I'll leave it like that for now. So the top two we'll bring to the top over here so we don't have to deal with any pumpage. I need one here and then one up there. I think the way we want to do this is we're going to do this right here. Probably gonna be too close. Let's bring it back just a little bit. Okay, I don't like that. Still no. One of these should make it nice and tight, just like that. That's what we were looking for the whole time. Just to avoid any unnecessary deletion, we're going to take our time on this. All right. Hmm. So I don't think, yeah, that's not match. Let's just bring it from over here. Mhm. One, two, three, four. I think we want it on 4, right? No, yes. No, we want it on 2, actually. These don't. I'm sure that's. Actually, that'll be fine. We'll just delete this, and then bring this into. Okay, go out 1. No. That should be nice and straight. That is not. We can just move this over one. Was it raining? That should fix that. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Now we got to do something about this monstrosity over here. Are these painted the same? I think it might just be a shadow. Yeah, they're the same piece. It's just shadow. We're going to do the same thing we did up here. I think that this turned out nice. Two pipes right on top of each other. One dropping down into the second bank. And then we can solve this clipping at the same time. We could actually turn on the top section now, I believe. Thought we had a... Yeah, we do have this little adapter here, but it's on the wrong side. Why is it on the wrong side? Doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. Did I move it? I think the... Is the blueprint like that? I don't see it up here. I must have placed that one. See, this one looks correct-ish. Oh, yeah, it's kind of backwards. The whole thing is backwards, but I'm not going to rewire it now. This has power. This does not. So the solution is just to connect that. Now everybody's got power. And these guys should actually wake up and work, as I can tell. Nitrogen. What's up with the nitrogen? Do we have a nitrogen problem? Why is there 0 nitrogen? This guy has no power at all. Well, that's not good. How are we doing on fuel? They had fuel, it's just nitrogen they're missing. Okay, well. And power. What'd that do to our power? Yeah, not even a bump. This guy is doing like up to 150-ish, and we need 75. The outputs are all blocked, but there's no way to delete these. That might have helped. Nothing. There we go. Not totally convinced or confident that we actually have the whatever it is. 75 times 8, 600. We should have 600. I think pretty sure I did my math correctly, but we'll find out in a little bit. We still got to redo this fuel down here. And we're basically going to do the same thing we did, except for we'll put a little, we'll come in from the side instead of crossing that. We need 3 meters of it to go. It seems like we still are having nitrogen issues. This guy's got nitrogen. We might have to just go reconnect all of these. Okay, let's not worry about that. We'll check it when we get back after doing this. So, for this one, we know exactly what we're going to do. And this one here will be the bottom one, and then this one will be the top one. Yeah, we're gonna have a little clipping there if we go that way. Let's just do it this way. What happens if we do it? Okay, that is not actually the same height as this. We'll go off of this one. Is it there? No, it's the other way. So this one on the bottom. Oh my. But let's go try it the other way. That's better. And we're not going to disconnect that one just yet because, one more try. Third try is a charm. So what we'll do is we'll use this one temporarily to fill the pipe here. And then once this pipe is full, then we'll... Oh. Yeah, we don't. It's not what we want to do. We want to fill the lower pipe. And then once this pipe is full, then we will connect it to here. And disconnect this one. Looks like it's pretty full. And now we need to go do the thing we did over there. Let's go measure it so we don't have to try 6 times like we did last time. Oh, we did it up top actually. So it was right here. It's right on the edge of that chrome. I think it's right here. Wow. No. What the hell is that all about? There we go. This bird's just floating out here in space. Like gravity doesn't even exist. Oh, look at that. We're not even clipping on this nitrogen anymore. We could turn this pipe and have it run it straight up. Oh, speaking of nitrogen, go see if our nitrogen ever... Oh, yeah. We got full. Full? Full. I'm gonna delete it, but I feel compelled to. Kind of want to make both of these vertical. Well, the good news is everything is actually plumbed all the way up to there. There are a couple of changes I want to make. I do want to replumb this nitrogen, and the inputs over here for the water should be moved a little bit. Like I want to do the same thing, bring them both in closer to the building. Let's just verify that all of these guys are full of all their parts. So we don't have any bad connections. Now we got to take these 4 pipes, and what we're going to do is we'll take 3 of them, and one will go to each building, and then the other one will go to all the buildings and go up the backside and connect into the backside. So each one of these pipes will come into the front and split 3 ways for, well, 6 ways actually, because there's 6 pipes per building. And then the 4th pipe will go up the backside of each building and connect to all 6 of those pipes as well. These are creating, this is 400 each, 150. So there's 600 times 4, it's 2,400. And each building takes 800, but there's only 600 per pipe. So that's why we got to do it that way. Oh, hey, look at that. We got the stream. We got the sub goal. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the subs and the likes and the chats. Very exciting. Okay. So, I am not going to redo these pipes right now. I will leave those as is, and we will focus on getting the rocket fuel out to these 3 buildings and getting all those generators turned on. And then once that happens, then it's basically go around and clean up a lot of scaffolding. We have all of this concrete scaffolding all over the place and a lot of wires. These are all valid part of the build, but there's tons of flying wires that I put up just like this. We need to get some official power over here. Lots of cleanup work to do. So we do have, this is the singular pure crude oil that's running the whole thing. All 144 gigawatts is coming from this one, plus obviously the nitrogen, sulfur, coal, and water. We actually have another pure node right out here that we're not going to use because this is part of our sanctuary park out here. And, you know, who wants to have a big oil refinery or an oil extractor in the middle of their park? These guys sure don't. Right? I haven't killed these guys at all. I have killed a couple of guys from the outside of the area, but this is a sanctuary, so they're free to roam around and do what they want to do. Here's our source of nitrogen right underneath the rocket fuel plant. We don't have enough. It's 1125 and we need 1200, so we had to go grab some nitrogen from up there and pull it down. All right, I'm going to take just a couple minute break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to take this rocket fuel and connect it to all those buildings and turn on all those generators. So I'll be right back. Okay. I think calls for a change of tunes. So I'm not going to run it that way, so we'll just take all 4 pipes, run them across here, And then we'll take the 3 that we're not going to use in this bank, or I guess 2. Well, 3 because, well, whatever. We'll take them around the outside, and then we'll take them over to that one, and that last one that we're not going to use, we'll take it around that side and over to there. And the beautiful thing is that this is gas. This is not a liquid, so we don't need any more pumps. No more pumps. So the question is, so it doesn't matter how high or low we take them, and we want to take them all at the same place. So maybe what we want to do is go make a little quick blueprint. I'm not going to leave these in place, but I'm still going to paint it. This is just 4 stack by support. And we'll leave it in the undefined. This one. All right. We don't want to interfere with this one. Maybe what we do is we'll get all 3 of the other ones dialed in how we want to go. And I think what we want to do is probably go across at this height. But we need to go down a little bit. Maybe here. And let's put that new blueprint on our hotkey. So, oh. Those ones will come up. So that's fine. We want to go across the middle. But let's just see how this... Actually, we're going to go down... Okay, so that lines up, so this will go into this one, that one will go into the other top one, and that will go into there. I don't know. Do we want to go across here, or should we go across down here? Maybe down here is better. Either way, we got to go down. Looks like 4. I want them to go down the center line, but then our thing won't match. There is really no... Yeah, I mean, you have to go double wide no matter what. So I guess we're going to go double wide. Just so that it's... What if we just go down the backside right off the bat? Maybe that's it even better. Because we're going to go all the way around the backside. Is that tree going to be in our way? It's off by one. That actually gets around that problem of having to be double wide. So I'm liking this solution. No, I didn't want that. Not super clean. That works. Nope. All right, I guess we can't do that. Okay, so getting closer to figuring this out. That is the thing we're looking for right there. We reach. Oh, we got ourselves a Kajagoogoo. This looks bent. Oh, it is bent because this is down. Hmm. This one's fine here. Yeah, so what we need to do is get rid of this. Get rid of this. Bring this back. And then just take it down. Oh. Down and place it and delete this and do it again. Right here. We don't care that it's embedded in the floor, it's going to get deleted. But this way we get it at the height we want. So this one we will route it into that one. And these two go in here. This one is all wonky still. Okay. Well, in theory. I think this looks good. All right. Now it's just got to get these all the way over there. How we do the corner on this? I guess we can just use the straight mode. That should solve it, but we need to be back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that could be a blueprint. Missed it. Okay. So this one right here will become the primary one for this. And we need to split this 6 ways here. These machines are incredibly loud. Can I turn them down? Audio effects volume. There we go. Just turn that down a little bit. Maybe we'll turn it down a little bit more. I'll turn up the music just a little bit. Okay. So so we need to split this a 4-way junction right here. And then the top part will go up, the bottom part will go down, and then this will go to the right. But it would be nice to get it on this correct height before we do that. I don't know what the correct height is. Is that the correct height? Yep. Okay. And then the four-way. And let's just put something down here we can snap to, maybe? Yeah. So we put a T here, and then we run that one in there. Yeah. Should be fine. A little nervous about deleting this. So what we'll do is we'll delete this one. And connect this one on straight mode. Right into there. Is that the correct height? Yeah, looks correct. Now we can delete this. Put a T on it. All right. Oh. I don't have this connected over here. Yeah, I kind of screwed that up, didn't I? Just go with that for the moment so we can get... Yeah, there's enough rocket fuel in there. You guys are going. Nobody will even notice. Get rid of this. It's with the sound effects turned off, it sounds kind of weird. So I'm gonna turn them back up a little bit. Just try to stay away from the generators.
Looks like you need to.
Oh, why am I painting these this color? These should be chrome. I forgot we're doing chrome for our junctions. Oh, come on. Alright, fine. That looks funny. Do we not have it on horizontal? That looks better. Okay. Did I set down the boombox somewhere? Accidentally? No, I haven't. What is going on here? Oh, this is flying juice here. So okay, there's some reason these are not connected. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is. Oh, well, first of all, this doesn't belong. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. So yeah, we know why it's going up and down. That's because we haven't connected the other pipe. But why are the banks not connected? So this is doing 6,000. This is doing 4,000. So these are not the same. This guy's still showing 28. That's what we were doing before with this one. So this one is wired to the main grid. Okay, I think I see what the problem is. I think we just need to do this. Now we should get a bump up. Yep. All right, that's what the problem was. We need to connect the floors. This one's already full. How are we going to solve that? Full. These ones down here should not be full. So our main power should connect to there instead of to here. Uh, there we go. So we'll need to move that eventually, but right now we're going to leave it just like that. So I think that means everything, as long as each one of these poles is on the main grid, we should be fine. Okay. Now we need to do basically the same thing we did up there. What is going on here? Hmm. Oh yeah, these are actually overlapped here, it looks like. No, I deleted the wrong one. Be right back. Okay. So we need to do the same thing we did on the front side. Guess we will just do it like this. Because this whole thing's got to go all the way back here. Right there in the middle. I don't know where we're going to go across, but we'll just put it to there. Okay. And we're going to use this one here for our backside one. Just want to see where we put our thing at. Looks like we were in basically 2 from the end. Okay, yeah, 2 from the end of this one here. This is where we had our junction. So let's see if we can get a snap. Oh, we got a snap. Beautiful. And then instead of trying to get it at the right height, we'll just go from here and do the T-junction. And that should solve our cutting out on this backside. But we also need to go up and down from here. Oh, we don't even have a... Why are you acting all funny? Oh, I see. Because it's not... No, 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 no. Go over there. that's the right spot. Okay, and I gotta go do the downstairs as well. All right. So that is done. This whole thing should be running at 100% now. It's much more solid, not as jaggy as we had before. Up to 60 gigawatts. Yeah, that's right. Okay, now how are we going to get over here? Go straight across, I guess. Probably the best way. Just taking a quick peek here. 50, 50, and 50. I'm sure it's all going to be 50. All right. Next. Oh, wow. It's so nice and quiet over here. Peace. So what we'll do is we'll bring those all over and then we'll bring them up to here. Or should we bring them up and over? I don't know. I think it's fine to have them going across right there. Hey, bro. Mm. Oh wait, no, we don't want to do it up here. We actually want to be down here for this. This is where we're going to take them across the backside. Now, how we get them from there to up here is a question, open question. Feels like actually just going up before we go across is going to be the better option. I mean, up and over. Okay. It's not in the right place. Come on. Why is that embedded in the floor? Are they all that way? No, that one's correct. That one's correct. Hmm. I don't like it. It's got that little turn at the beginning. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Feels like this is the way we want to do it. I think this needs to come out here a little bit more. If we do that. Those are close, actually, but not quite. Okay, I think we're onto something here. Try this again. Try it right there. So this one will go here. No, not there. I think that was square at least. This one here? Yeah, that's actually square. That's good. There we go. So we got 2 out of 3. I think that's it. Wait, where'd the other one go? Thought I had it. Oh. This one's wrong. I think we finally are getting this dialed in. Go over 2 for this one. And here to there. Looks like we might have it solved. That looks good. Now there's no pipe on that one. Okay, finally, I think we got it. Yeah, everything's done on this one. This. I'll put this back. All right. Now we don't have any more questions about what we're supposed to do. It's obvious. At least until we get to the next building. We want to go to straight mode. fine. Uh-oh. Copper sheets. We have some copper sheets over here, I believe. Either that or we don't, because I do remember we were low, and I can't remember if we went and got more or not. We may not have got more, but we should have some in here. Oh, we don't even have copper sheets on the depot. All right, well. That's a good reason to go back to the base, I guess. Let's just see. I don't see any in that box. I've been out here all day, haven't been to the base yet. So I guess now's as good a time as any. Let's see how she looks. Oh yeah, coming in nice. Copper sheets are over here. We have a big box full of them. Well, no reason to not have a depot on it. Organization, depot. Not that we need that many anymore. Grab some plastic while we're at it. I don't know if we have any plastic here. If we do, it's in this bin. Yeah, we got lots of plastic. Take it off. Just realized I paused the sun beginning of the stream or before the stream. Sun hasn't changed at all the entire stream, which is nice. It's nice for building. Okay. So this one on the left here is the one that we run down the backside. Oh, we probably should have. We need to split one of these off, so we'll split the bottom one off. So each machine, each building takes one full pipe plus a third of this pipe right here, which is shared between all three. And we take the full one and we run it in the front side, and then we take this shared pipe and run it into the back. And we need T. No, not blueprints. Logistics. E. Painting these chrome. I didn't paint the refineries or the pipes before I placed them. So now I have a bunch of refineries and pipes that are the wrong color. But I'm not going to replace them. I may fly through and paint them all at some point, but right now we're just gonna keep on moving on. So the vertical junction goes here. We go 2 from the center. So 1, 2, and then hopefully we can get a snap. Okay. Chrome. Wait. This is not where we want to be. This is left over from when we were trying to make up our mind of what to do. Get rid of this. And these guys are not wired into the grid, so we're not actually getting any power from this unit yet. Looks like we missed connecting, or... Uh-oh. Why would that happen? Okay, this one's still good. Whew. Got extremely nervous there for a second. It's because we're connected to some minor grid or something. Well, the main grid's not offline, so I don't really care. We'll get this thing all plumbed in and connect the main grid, and if we got a problem then we'll deal with it. Why does it keep doing this? Just lack of fuel. Okay. This one should be... Oh, hey. We didn't actually connect this. Let's do that real quick. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, this is wrong. No, this is right. This is the backside. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Never mind, I was confused for a second. This one here is the backside. And this is the front side for this one. This thing should be... Yeah, there's a flow rate issue here. That's this one here. No rocket fuel. Fuel. Why are we not getting fuel on this one? So that's this fuel right here, which is empty. And that comes from this backside over here. It's got this weird kink in it. I don't know what's that. Heavy oil residue. We might have the pump issue on the heavy oil residue, maybe? There's some heavy oil residue there. Nothing in the pipe. These guys are all yellow. Oh. We don't have them connected to an awesome sink is the problem. All right, let's just throw one up real quick. Yeah, close enough. We need a merger. Okay. That should fix it. Kind of crazy. We got all the way around to that other side and had to trace it all the way back. But yeah, I mean, it's just logic. Just follow the pipe back until you find where the problem is, and there you go. All right. These guys are greenish. I mean, it's expected that these are not going to be running 100% because we're not using all the outputs. I'm not falling for that again. I am falling for it. See, this guy's nice and solid. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. So... Alright, I guess we do have to worry about it. And there's some in the pipe here. It says it's moving at 170. Fuel's coming in. Yeah, we just gotta wait it out, I think. Until these guys get enough heavy oil residue. He's not getting a lot. He's getting some. This guy's golden. This guy's golden. Yeah, we just gotta wait it out. We'll go back over here and keep plumbing while we wait for that. I mean, so every time you hear that sound, though, you got a question. Okay, so we're gonna go here. We need horizontal to vertical. Go to the top. Be perfect. And then here we want straight. Here we need a chrome junction. And we're gonna just paint this one and paint this one. Okay, this front side looks good. Front side is where our main input comes in, and then our supplementary, which is this pipe here, will go in the back side, do the same thing. And then we'll just have the one pipe left, which is this one right here. And so these two will go to the next building. This is the front side for the next building, and this is the back side. And we'll do the same thing we did. There's only 2 pipes this time, so it should be a little bit easier. And we'll take them up to the level that we want them at. Actually, we can go around the corner and take them over there. And then we'll take them up to the level. I guess we'll put it right here. So this is our backside here, aka supplementary. We have 2,400 rocket fuel for the whole, for the 3 buildings, and there's 600 on each pipe. There's 4 pipes, so it's 800 per building. So we have 1 full 600 pipe and then 1/3 of the supplementary pipe per building. And what we do here is put down this guy here, 1, 2, to try to snap off of. Yeah. Chrome. We do need a floor up here. And horizontal to vertical. Yeah, we need to be over here. I think right there. Almost done with this. We still got to go over to that building. Chrome key junction. Why is this not the right height? Well, I guess it doesn't matter that much. Oh, it does matter that much. That's the one we want anyway. Hey, Goodly. Build's going good. I'm getting close. It's all I gotta do is take these pipes over to this one and do the same thing I'm doing on this. This guy's already all wired and plumbed and turned on. This guy is almost fully plumbed, and then this one, everything else is pretty much working, I believe. So we're getting close. Got lots of power now. I don't think these guys are not connected to the grid right now, so you can't really see the improvement in our power. But we had 13 yesterday, and here we're up to 60, 61. So our fears and nervousness have abated a little bit. I still am hearing a bunch of power shutdown sounds, which are, you know, kind of a little bit scary. But overall, doing well. This is wrong. Don't like that at all. Yeah, the reason why this is wrong is because we're bringing this pipe across the front and it's at slightly different height than this. And so what we got to do is just continue bringing it across, I guess. And then we'll connect it over to up there. So we will put this one right here. And we need a E junction right here. Missed it. Okay, I think that's it for this one. You guys should be getting all the rocket fuel he needs. We'll turn it on, see what happens. This one's not connected to the grid yet, so it should be making 48 gigawatts. Oh, yeah, I don't have everything connected. I think the main thing that we need to do, this is the back side here, so let's go over to the front side and we'll connect it there. Is that straight? Yeah, that's straight. It looked a little crooked for a second. Oh, these guys are not connected here. I think. think what we need to do... Well... Yeah, this is actually... It's the front side on the fuel, but it's the back side on the power. So we'll go do the power on the other side. Yeah, see, this means we're on the front side here. At least for power. So if we connect those two, and then we connect this to here, and this one back to here. Now this one should go to 48. Maybe I didn't connect something. Oh, yeah, we still haven't connected down here. That's why we're not at 48. Connect that one to there. And this one here to over here. Now we should be at 48. Which we are. Cool. So this building's making 48. That's what is expected per building. And we just got to get one more turned on, and we'll have our full 144. That means we need to take this up to here. Actually, we don't want to go that way. We want to go this way. That way it encroaches on our Central Park area. On the last building, we actually took it up first. So we'll do that again, actually. We only have 2 pipes. It should be easier to take it up this time than last time. Theory. Oh. I mean, that is super ugly, and we're not going to keep it that way. Okay, we just got to move this over just a little bit more and we'll be good. That should do it. Yeah, we're gonna go from here to there. That looks clean. And then this one here. Okay. All right. We're looking good. Awesome. So, yeah, I guess we're going to take, which one is the backside? This one is the backside. And this is the front side here. They should really be switched, but what are we going to do about that? Is there a way we can switch it here? Yeah, we can switch it here. Let's do that. This one should go into this one, and this one should go into this one. The first step, we will put this here. And then we can just do... Okay, none of those are going to work. We'll do this. And then bring this up here. Come on. That's not going to work. That's gonna work right there. I get it correct. Okay, now we just gotta clean up this mess. Okay, so now the back side is over here and the front side is over here. That's what we want. And then this one can go right into here. No, not curved. Wait, yeah, whatever. Excuse me? Squeeze me, bro? Okay. Two things. Oh, you're on my freaking platform, dude. How many times I gotta tell you to get off my platform? Oh no, he's gonna die. I didn't mean to kill you, buddy. Sorry. Honestly, didn't mean to kill him. I forgot how high up the ground we were. I was just gonna knock him off the platform, but fall damage. He died of fall damage. Incidental to my boombox. Dun, 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 dun. Some chrome. Did I just set down the boombox? I did. Where did I put it? I accidentally placed the boombox somewhere and I don't see it. I hear it. There it is. Okay. Paint. We decided this is front side. Yes, that's correct. We actually don't need to go all the way because this one is done right here. Oh, I see. That's why we had it. Yeah, let's do it like this instead. You can tell I'm kind of at the end of the rope here because I'm allowing things like this to happen. Okay. This is. We need to put a. Need to put a junction here. 1, 2. We're almost there. All right. Getting close. Okay, that's the front side. Just got to go to do the back side, and then everything's plumbed. There's still tons of cleanup work to do. We still need to get a bunch of power slugs, too. Because we did not overclock this building. We ran out of power slugs, or shards in this. So we'll do that later. But for now... we only have one pipe to go. But we'll just use this, and we'll continue to use this. We can go over to this one. Okay, all we gotta do is this backside and we're done. Done plumbing at least. Let's see. What are we doing here? We're gonna do the full junction. Move it over 2. Try to get a snap on that. No, that didn't work, of course. Oh, we're so close. Come on. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just that all the other ones we've done have been snapped to from the edge. There we go. You just gotta keep trying. Come on. So close. I think it's right here. All right. Just need this guy. Paint it chrome. Valid pipe shape. Yeah, I did paint that building. But we are so close to home that I don't really care right now. We don't have this building wired, but we do have it plumbed. I'm going to take just a couple moments and I'll come back and just finalize everything, and that'll be it for this stream. All right. So, everything is plumbed. Looks like wiring is on this level, so we will go ahead and fire this up. And we should just have to wire this one to this one. And now this guy should get to 48. Eventually. He's at the very end of the line, so it might take a little longer. Got lots of cleanup work to do. See where this guy's settled at. Yeah, he's not quite there. He's in the 48 range, but bouncing around. He's not connected to the main grid yet. Same thing with this guy. He's got a long ways to go. But we don't really have time to debug this tonight. We got everything plumbed and mostly wired. You know, in theory, as long as we actually have enough rocket fuel going and it's making it all the way here, these things should all light up. And then just a matter of, I think I have each one of these buildings fully connected internally, although this guy maybe not. 11,000. It's about the same. Bouncing around. 11, 12, 10. So yeah, I think that internally it's fully connected. But it's not connected to the grid. Same thing here. I think this guy is probably internally fully connected. He's getting close. And this guy actually was running at a pretty solid 48. Although he's connected to the grid, so it's kind of hard to tell. It's bouncing around quite a bit. I don't know if those lights are coming off and on or Yeah, so it's solid 60 here. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for the stream. We got everything done that we wanted to do. We got everything plugged in. Yeah, I got my sub goal too. Thanks, Gidley. Really appreciate the subs. And yeah, I'm super stoked. We got everything plumbed, everything wired. The only thing that we haven't done is connect those two into the main grid. And we'll wait until the fuel situation settles down before we do that. I guess it doesn't really matter. We got so much headroom now, it's not really that big a deal. But yeah, most of the grind is pretty much done now. It's just cleaning it up and making it look nice. And yeah, we got lots of power. So that's going to be it for this stream. This is the 4th in the series. This will be the end of this series. I'll continue to, well, at least the parts of this Sanction Park Power Complex. We'll move on to something else, but we'll continue to come back and dial in and clean up everything. But the majority of the hard work's over. So I really appreciate the viewership and appreciate the comments and likes and subs and clicking the bell if you want to be notified. I'm streaming every day. West Coast time in the morning, in the afternoons. After this little bit of a grind here, I might take tomorrow afternoon off. We'll see how that goes. But that's going to be it for the night. Thanks all. And bye-bye.